Hello everyone, my name is Arya Ajay Kurzarkar and I am a legal intern under the Lexis and Company and a student of 4th year BA LLB at the GR Kari College of Law, Margao, Goa under the Goa University. Today I'm going to be talking on the topic of the Factories Act 1948, and the purpose of making this video is to spread awareness about the basic provisions of the Factories Act 1948 as it is applicable in India. So the Factories Act 1948 is a principal legislation governing the health, safety and welfare of workers in the factories. The primary objective of this act is to protect the workers from being subject to unduly long hours of work. It also provides for healthy and sanitary work areas and safety of workers. However, it doesn't include the workers who are employed in mines and railways. However, they are covered in separate acts. The benefit of this act is available to persons who are employed in the factories and also who are covered within the meaning of the word factories or a worker as defined under the act. This regulates the labor and working condition in factories, such as provisions concerning the health, safety, the welfare, working hours, rest intervals, overtime, employment of women and young person, annual leaves with work with wages, and the overtime wages of workers, etc. There are many amendments made for under the Factories Act 1948 since its implementation, with the aim for the keeping the act in tune with the field of health and safety developments. However, till 1984 there was no element incorporating health and safety of workers, but in the year 1987 the elements of occupational health and safety and prevention and protection of workers employed in hazardous processes got truly incorporated in the act. So, a factory under the act is defined as a place using power which employs 10 or more workers, or a place which doesn't use power but employing 20 or more workers, or where the working of any day of the workers is preceding 12 months is considered to be a factory under the act. However, under section 85, the state government is empowered or given the power to extend its provisions of this act to factories employing fewer workers also. However, it should be in the official gazette and sanctioned by the state government. An occupier of a factory is referred to a person who has the ultimate authority or control over the affairs of the factory. The act does not permit the employment of women and children in dangerous or hazardous employment where there is hazardous processes or operation in factories. Children, as defined under the Act, are those persons who have not attained the age of 15 years and are not permitted to be hired in factories. However, if there are persons who are employed above 15 years of age, they have to submit a medical fitness certificate as per section 69 of the act. So there are many facilities available in the factories like washing, sitting, canteen, creches. Especially each creche should be made for factories where there are more than 30 women working, and first aid appliances are provided. One welfare officer is provided for every 500 workers, and safety measures like fencing of machines, protection of eyes by use of goggles, precaution against fire, dangerous fumes, etc. are given under section 21 to 49. There are also various provisions for 1 weekly holiday for each worker, and not more than 48 hours of work a week as an adult worker should work. There is at least half an hour rest after a stretch of 5 hours of continuous work. No woman should be employed between 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. as per section 51 to 66. One full wage leave should be given to an adult worker for every 20 days of work, and one for every 15 days for a child worker. 12 weeks of maternity leave should be given to women. The Act stipulates that working hours per day shall not be less than 9 hours and per week shall not be less than 48 hours. However, if there is spread overs, meaning if there is overtime work, with adequate rest interval should be provided, and this can be up to 12 hours per day. Every worker who works longer than the stipulated hours in a day is also entitled to overtime wages. So these were the basic provisions under the Factories Act 1948. Please do like, share, subscribe and comment on my video, and do like and subscribe our channel Let's Click, and make sure to press the bell icon to get notifications whenever we post a video. Also, please give a feedback on this video and previous videos which you can see on this YouTube channel. Also, if you have any questions relating to this video or any previous videos, then please feel free to post it in the comments section. I will reply as soon as possible. Lastly, this video doesn't solicit any type of promotion or advertisement as per the guidelines of Bar Council of India, and the making of this video is for the sole purpose of educational purposes only. Thank you.